Updates from We Share Abundance. Not only the latest updates, we also have the raffle drawing to do. I forgot it a couple of weeks ago. We did it last week. If I forget, it doesn't matter, because if I don't press the button, it automatically does it, I think, after 8 o'clock or something like that. But we'll do it live as we normally do today. So we have the raffle results, we've got the updates, but it is Sunday. And so that's why we have the raffle on a Sunday, because not a lot happens on a Sunday. The developers aren't working, but I'll give you the updates of what we have and what we're up to, and where we're going and how well things are going. Okay, so we are a cloud nation. We're not a business opportunity, although within our nation we have, like any nation has, lots of shops, stores, industry, and whatever else. We have our own business opportunities where people can get involved and make money, just like any other nation. But being a nation, we have to plan to be here for generations, not just for a few weeks or days or months, because these business opportunities, in theory, could come and go, although we build them to last as long as our nation lasts. But the nation will be here forever. And as a nation, we have our own economy, our own currency, our own social services, and we've been putting all those in place for the past 4 years nearly, and we're now expanding our economy to increase the value and liquidity of our currency, and that will benefit all our members, because it means, like, for example, let's take Bitcoin, because that's a cryptocurrency and it's expanded massively. You know, if you bought that when it first came out 12 years ago, or even about, what, 7 or 8 years ago, I think, when I first had Bitcoin, they were at about $700 each. I didn't really know what they were. I was annoyed that I got paid in Bitcoin, and it was some commissions, and I just wanted to cash them in and get some real money, you know, proper money. And so I did, and I got it, and I spent it, and that was good. But if I'd hung on to those Bitcoin now, they're worth like $40,000 instead of $700. And the same thing is going to happen with our currency, because it in fact started 4 years ago at $1, and it is now at $318. But we have to build the liquidity to make that viable. You know, you can't just flood the market with a lot of tokens, because the demand has to match the supply. And if it doesn't, then the value comes down and down and down. So we have to build the liquidity. The liquidity is more important than the value, because if we build that liquidity up, then the value will come up as well, because people will be prepared to pay more for that token than we have it valued at. So we are increasing the liquidity and the value, and that will benefit all our members, because all our members get free handouts of our currency every month, and they're building up stockpiles of that. And as the liquidity increases on a nationwide basis, they will be allowed to withdraw those tokens matched to the liquidity and benefit from them. But some people want to withdraw them now, and I don't blame them. So we have a way that you can create your own liquidity pool. In other words, you can sort of say, okay, I want to be withdrawing $100 a month, $500 a month, $1,000, $10,000 a month. And it means that you've got to put in a bit more effort to build your own liquidity pool so that you can do that. And we have a program where you're guaranteed to earn money anyway, which allows you to do that by building up your rank, your liquidity pool, and withdrawing from there. And that's called our Share Hope Powerline Plan. Excuse me. And so that's very exciting, because that'll be launching in the very near future. And we'll be getting going with that. So who can be a citizen and benefit from all this? Literally anybody. And we are non-separatists. We don't recognize superficial differences. So it doesn't matter where you come from, what you look like, what your gender is, what your age is. Well, it does. You've got to be of legal age. But other than that, you're welcome. And we don't see those differences. We just see every member, every citizen as a human being. We recognize that you're all unique, so have something unique to offer our community of equal value to our community. So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be a part of. No cost to get involved, no obligations. We should be streaming live with this presentation on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm going to go over to Facebook in just a moment, because that's where we see most of the comments and we can put names to them. We do get names of YouTube participants here in the app. We've got Lewis in YouTube from Portugal saying hi. And we've got a few people in from Facebook. I'm going to make sure my speakers are off, because when we go to Facebook, we'll get feedback if I don't. Sometimes it's not too bad, but it is always going to be an echo. So, speakers off. I'm going to head over to Facebook. Oh, I've not even got my microphone where it should be, but I think it's good enough to have picked up the sound anyway. But let me put it here where it's closer. Should make things clearer for you, okay? Right, so I'm in the Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, and I'm going to be looking for the 28th, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 28th of January. So far, so good. Click to expand. And we have Peter in he's also from Portugal, actually, on Facebook. Sorry to say, sound not so good today. It's probably better now because I had the microphone stuck under my monitor out of the way. So hopefully it's better. Okay, we've got Richard in from Devon in the UK, Norman from Doncaster in the UK, Bozina from Edinburgh up in Scotland. Peter says, yeah, this sounds better now. Yeah, it's my fault. As I say, I had the microphone stuck under the monitor over here out of the way so I can work with all my papers and shuffling and keyboards and things. Okay, let's get started. We're going to get started with a short prayer, very, very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. That's something that you can't buy. You have to go out and earn it through loving service to others. And when you do that, you will find that it fills that hole in you. You'll never be searching for that missing thing ever again. And everything that you want and need in life will start to flow to you. We'll follow that prayer with a little affirmation to help us maintain our non-separatist ideology. And then I'll get on to what we have to do in the reporting and the raffle and everything else. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they find that joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And our little affirmation, we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. So we've given you a little bit of information about what We Share Abundance is. We have two programs that we are very, very close to launching, and they are both pretty much unique. A lot of the things that you will see in those programs you will have seen elsewhere. But the way that we've put everything together means that you cannot fail to make a profit. Put another way, you must profit from participation in either of these programs. One of them is a one-time payment program, and the other is a subscription of just $2.50 per week. The subscription plan will, in time, build you, even if you're passive, an income of $6,000 a month. I can't tell you how long, but it will happen. But the $6,000 a month isn't the important part. The important part is when we get you to $10 a month. Because when we get you to $10 a month, it's not costing you anything out of pocket. And from $10 a month, it'll go to $11 and $12 and $13 and $15 and $20 a month. And let's suppose it took you a year at $10 a month to get to break-even point. And in the second year, you averaged $20 a month. That would mean at the end of year 2, you've got all your money back and it's still growing and it's costing you nothing. And year 3, it would be going up again. You'd be making more money, and year 4, more money, and year 5, more money, and so on. So that is the way it works. Now, does that mean it'll take 5 years, 7 years, 10 years to get to 6,000? No. It could happen quickly. It could take a long time. I can't give you numbers for it. What I can tell you is that the people that get in at the first opportunity are the people that will get to that $6,000 fastest as passive participants. Now, if you're active, that changes the whole ball game anyway, because that is then everything is within your hands. You can get there as quickly as you want. And there will no doubt be people that'll join us when everybody else has been in for 3 months and plodding along, and somebody will come along and say, wow, this looks good. I'm in. Boom, boom, explodes his business and gets to $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month within a couple of months. And everybody else is going, well, what happened? You know, that guy, how did he do that? I've been in it for 6 months and I'm only making $1,000 a month. There you go. It's all down to you. So that is our shareholder plan, and that will also build you that rank, that personal liquidity pool, where you can draw funds from your shareholder wallet. Shareholder is our currency, and up to $10,000 per month. We also have a 777 plan. That is a single payment plan. You can get started for just $5, but it's recommended that you put in a bit more, because the more phases you're in, the less chance you have of losing commissions. And if you lose commissions, it can be very expensive. You will always still make a profit, but you will have made more if you get in without the chance of losing losing referrals, basically, because you're not in the phases. We have 7 phases. It's a 7-7-7 plan. 7 phases, 7 sales, 7 figures a year. That is the potential. Everyone, once again, will make a profit, but I can't guarantee how long it'll take you to get into profit. Once again, it's down to you. If you're passive, it's going to take longer than if you're active. If you're active, you can make a profit very, very quickly. If you're passive, then you've got to have patience, but it is a one-time payment. It's not like money going out all the time. Oh, I've got to buy more products this month to stay in the compensation plan. Oh, I've got to do, you don't have to worry about that. Once you're paid and you're in, all you need to think about is, do I really want to get into the next phase before all the people that are coming in and following me through? I'd better upgrade. So you want to stay ahead of the game. But that's it. So we have those 2 programs. The 777 plan we will be testing next week, and we will perhaps be calling on the help of 1 or 2 people to assist with that. We don't need a load of people. I know Lewis has already volunteered, and we probably need maybe 2 or 3 people, that's all, to make sure that we've got everything working as it should be. The excuse me, the Share Hope plan is another developer that's doing that, and that's Rohit. And he spoke to me today, and he said, sorry for the delay. I'll give you a full update on Monday when I resume work properly. Now, I know that Rohit has had personal issues with his family, some sickness in the family in the past, and I think that that may have been what's been happening. So we'll just go with the flow. He is very good, very dependable, very honest, and he will get it done as soon as he can. And if he's back on Monday, I expect him to have done the little things that I asked for, and then I'll be able to carry on testing that and make sure that everything is working as it should. And if it's not, well, he'll have to make some more adjustments. But if it is, then we can get it loaded onto our server, and we can do the integration with our database, and we can get that live as well. It would be lovely to have them both live in January, but it's getting very tight on the timescale for that now. With the 1st of February coming, what, next Thursday? Something like that, I think. Okay, so that's where we are with those. Once we get those out of the way, there's development on other things. We've got another program that'll be coming up. We have our Fun Miracles website, which we need to get sorted out. We have our mall, which we'll be getting sorted out. And there's quite a lot of cleaning up and things that we always need to do. There's always things that can be improved. So we will be getting onto that. And of course, there is also the WEESA token, which is still on the Waves exchange. We need to put everything in motion for that to be converted onto the Binance Smart Chain. That will reactivate the Multiply WEESA plan. And be another opportunity for you to make money. Okay, I have some numbers for you. Oh, I got a couple of blog posts done. It didn't take me very long. I only did them very quickly, so I hope there's no glaring errors and things in them. One of them is very short, but it's a good site if you are into affiliate marketing and you want to promote one or two things. One of the blog posts is how to find good things to promote. It's very short and it's very simple, and it's very effective. And the other blog post is about having a blog, because if you're serious about having an online presence, you need your own website and you need to be blogging. And so I did a little bit about a blog there. What I would normally have done is what we went through in week 3 of our training. We're actually into week 6, but I got a bit behind in reporting on what we'd been doing and so it should have been week 3 that I was reporting on this week, but week 3 wasn't really relevant to anybody that doesn't have the affiliate system. And as that's not available publicly at this moment in time, it would have been silly to go through what we were doing with the affiliate system and linking things in and doing things. And because the affiliate system is, it's really good. It's like everything that you need really in affiliate marketing in one place. It's got trackers, it's got webinar functionality, it's got, when I learn how to do that, we'll be able to get some webinars going for our programs. I've not had time to get into that yet in there. It has email lists, autoresponders, tracking, funnels that are already built. It has lead magnets in there that you can use, all sorts of stuff, you know. And I've only mentioned the things that I know of, and there's a lot of things in there that I still don't even know of. So it's a really comprehensive suite of tools, I suppose. And then there's the training that goes with it. And so when I get on to week 4, which I'll try and get a blog post done for week 4 in the very near future, because that's important, because that goes through DKIM and DMARC, which are 2 protocols that you need to add to your domain if you are sending bulk email. Because if you don't, they're not going to get delivered, basically. The rules on email are changing on the 1st of February by the big providers, and everybody else will be following suit. But Google, I think Google has like 75% of all email addresses in the, totally globally. And I think Yahoo has about another 20%, and the 5% is spread amongst every other provider, and that includes things like Hotmail, who probably have a big portion of that, and various others. I think Hotmail's still around. But yeah, it is important to get those added into your domain. And that's what we did in week 4 for our domain in the coaching that I'm going through with Dean Holland. And so I will be doing that, but it'll mean me recapping on how we did it. And we did some of it through the affiliate system. So I'm going to have to find a way that you do it simply through without having the affiliate system. And I think I know, well, I think I know how to find out how to do it. Let's put it that way. Okay, we've had it added for our domains, like that we send email from, because I have a server team, and I just say to them, I need these adding, and they do it because they know what they're doing. I'm not a technical person at all. And so it's going to be a bit of revision for me to be able to create that blog, but it will be very, very useful for you in adding those functions into your own blog. And that applies, when you have an autorespond, even with GetResponse or Aweber or MailChimp or whoever it is, because they link you to a a domain name that you have, and that is how they can avoid having everybody's email blocked if somebody starts sending a lot of spam, so it is vital for you, and I'll get that done as quickly as I can next week, ideally before the 1st of February, so you can get it done. Okay. But the 2 little blog posts that I did are there. I would appreciate it if you get there and leave some comments. You can say, oh, this is rubbish, or you can say, oh, there, thanks, I like that. And if you did like it, then please share it as well. You can hit the little share icons and share it on your, what can you share it on? YouTube? No, not YouTube. Facebook? I don't know, can't remember. There's 4 of them anyway. Pinterest one. LinkedIn, I wonder what the other is. Can't remember. Okay. Oh, Twitter, I think. Whatever that's called now, X. Okay. So, yeah. So if you can do that for me, it would be appreciated. And hopefully you'll get some good information from those 2 posts. One is on one blog and one is on the other. I sent the information into your internal mailbox. Right, we have numbers for you. We have a net increase in our registered members of 1, okay, in the last 24 hours. We take out a lot of people every day. We get new registrations, and they almost balance today. We had a net increase of 1 to 41,684 registered members. Our active member count is up by 9 to 44 to start again to 4,421. Multiply Weezer, no change in the membership base or the number of members that have bought advertising. The bonus pool did go up by sufficient cents to get us into the next dollar, so it's up at $10,334.05. And that is just from the revenue share that you get when you log in to Multiply Weezer. So log in every day, get your revenue share, see what's going on, see what login ads are still up there coming up, and put your own login ads up there. You can put them in there as well as in We Share Abundance. And they're good sources of getting eyeballs on your website. Okay, it depends on how good your offer is as to what result you'll get, what sort of conversions you'll get, but you'll certainly get eyeballs on your website. Okay. I'd also sent out this morning, I think, a little message with, I don't know, about 4 or 5 points on it that are basically recurring questions that I keep getting asked. And so I sent that out to answer those questions to see if it can stop me getting asked the same questions over and over again. We'll get everything done as quickly as we can. I did have a quick look as well at how many vehicles we have, and I think it's I didn't add it up properly. I just scanned down it, but I think it'll be pretty accurate because I'm pretty good with numbers. I think we've got about $700,000 worth of vehicles in the Rosa account and $100,000 in the other account. So we've got not far short of $1 million worth of vehicles that will be due from Beyond Infinity. Will we get all of them? I have no idea. Will we even get the first one? I don't know. It's not guaranteed until we actually get it. But we have got an email from Beyond Infinity telling us to get it sorted out with a dealer ready for them to get their camera team ready. They want a video, was getting the vehicle, and then so on and so forth. So we'll be doing that. Of course, we will be cashing in on that vehicle. We don't want the vehicle. One way or another, it will be converted into dollars and used for the benefit of members. Okay. What else? I think that's it. I have been working on quite a number of things. Oh, yeah, I've been trying to get the available cash wallet sorted out so that we can open up the withdrawals again properly. I've not completed it, I'm sorry. I will get it done as soon as I can. It should be in place Monday. That's the withdrawal, the exchange into your external wallet should be available Monday. I think that's covered everything. Okay. So what I want to do now is I want to do a screen share. Let me just check first that I've not been logged out of the admin panel here. Okay, that's so far so good. Let me get back to the app, Melon app, or whatever it's called now, and do a screen share. And we can do the raffle draw. I don't know how many tickets we've sold. I don't really know what's been going on, and I only basically mentioned it yesterday, I think. This is what we want. Yeah, this is what we want. Now then, let's get it shown on screen, on stream. Get back to Facebook. That should come up, and it has. Good. So we're going to do the normal thing and draw the raffle when I can get back to the right browser. Here we go. Let's have a look at how many tickets we've sold, just out of curiosity, because I haven't got a clue. 150. I think that's down on last week. 150, 50. I think that is just about going to break even. Just about going to break even. I think we might even make $1 profit. Okay. Be nice to make a consistent profit so that we can do some good for charity with the profits that we make. But let's get back to the dashboard. And when I click on this, drum roll, we will have the winner of this week's raffle. So there we go. And it's too fast, but it's there. Oh, and it's me. There you go. Well, that will be rolled over into next week. So next week we will have a $200 prize because I don't take anything out of We Share Abundance. It all goes back in. So that $100 will mean that we've got a $200 prize next week in the raffle. Okay. We can stop sharing that now. I can get back to Facebook. I can see if there's any questions or anything there. And the answer to that is no. And I can go back to the app and we'll see if there's any questions or anything in there. Any new folks in apart from Lewis, who was in early as he normally is. And the answer to that is no. So we're done. We're done and dusted for today. I'll be here same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. Until then, get out there, be WESA warriors, go the extra mile, get some of those coupons given out, get people into the Easy Business Builder, get them into the Downline Builder, get them into the 777 plan. It's all going to be happening very, very, very soon. So the more you do now, the more people you help now, the more you yourself will benefit in the very near future. Okay? See you all tomorrow. Until then, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later.